Oh, you guys in the studio audience, you guys can calm down. Calm down. I say calm down. There you go. Calm down, calm down, calm down. All right, all right, all right. And welcome back. This is your man Warrior, and we are live. It is 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, and my emulator is updating because I haven't played on it since since they've done some updates. So, yeah, the gentleman I did Grand Arena against had single clear. He hit everything, killed it on the first go-around. He's well over 2,800, which is a solid score. Anything over 2,800 is to be respected. Let me mute that on my end. I don't need to hear the game. And I'm just going to wait here for a second while everybody hops in. I am hoping for a win today. The last couple Grand Arenas, literally the last two, had fallen into the last series of the last 10 days of work. I worked 10 days straight, and then I went to a wedding. So the wedding was really awesome. It was a nephew of mine. I went to Fort Collins, Colorado. It was a super great time, but between the working nonstop straight through, that's why I didn't have a stream last week. Working straight through, and then also the wedding, I really didn't have time to play the game a whole lot other than the bare bones minimum. And because of that, I really just kind of threw up some heavy defense, and then just had really nothing for offense. And I didn't even get full clears when I went through and tried to do team attacks. I did terrible. I didn't even full clear my opponents. It was probably the worst showing in Grand Arena I've had in since I came back to the game. So kudos to them for the last two. The last round I was 1-2. The first round I was 2-1, and the one loss I had was really, really close. So I am hoping this next 6 battles are going to be better, more focused on my end. And so I am back to stream it because this is the fun part of the game, or at least that's what everyone tells me. I did want to show you while everyone's kind of popping in really quick. I am going to kind of show you that I did get Commander Ahsoka. And here we go. And I was saving all my gear, all my Relic Gate material, all my Zetas, everything I had her. And of course you unlock her through the Galactic Conquest. And so being able to have Galactic Conquest kind of give her to us was awesome. And then I put some really good mods on her. Now, there is kind of a debate as to how to mod her. And so that is really where it comes down to, should you go offense and it was speed secondaries, or should you go speed with offense secondaries? And I really feel like with her offense as high as it is just naturally, it's R8, Keon. On the bottom left, it shows you. Oh, actually, you can't see bottom left. So let me. There you go. Now you can see. The offense is so high with her. Her Force Leap, after she does her insta-kill, after that, she can still use her Force Leap ability over and over because it gets reset, and she resets it really quickly, actually. And it can do well over 400. I've seen hits of upwards to 500,000, which is a 500,000. She's the highest hitting character in the game. There's no character in the game, not even GL's hit as hard as she does, which is absolute insanity that she has an insta kill and then she can hit for 400,000 to 500,000 on a special that resets very quickly. So she's super deadly. And so since she's super deadly, I think she should be the absolute fastest she can possibly be. Now, I'm not going to strip my absolute fastest speed mod set for her yet, but I do believe she should be extremely fast, especially in mirror matches. She should be the first to go because it's going to come down to who kills the first Commander Ahsoka Tano. But what it did do, bringing her into the game, was it made mirror matches really, really easy. And that was, I think, kind of the idea as well. She has a solid health and protection pool, right around 145, 150,000, depending on how you mod. And I have her around almost 350 speed. And I feel like that's a kind of a healthy spot. The fastest one I saw in my shard was 347. So I've got everyone by at least 1 speed for now. And then for offense, I still got her physical, which is, she does special damage. So let me go there. That actually is the only thing that matters, is 94 and 9400 and 57% crit chance. She can still crit, and she does crit. I have a screenshot of her critting for well over 440,000 damage. It's like, oh my God, that's insanity, dude. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, Skywalker Vader, hopefully I do, apropos. What's up, brother? So, and I've seen her with offense sets and stuff over 10,000, but like I said, I just don't know if she needs that. If she hits someone for 400,000 or 450,000, like, what's the point? It's a kill. And so I've seen her even take out GLs. I had her insta-kill take out General Master Kenobi, or General Master Luke, and it's not supposed to kill the ultimate. Her first annihilate was not supposed to annihilate a GL, but it did because his protection was gone, and it was enough damage that it killed him. So she had, and then it resets, and she's able to do so much damage. So I just don't think the offense modding vein of thought is necessary. I think speed with offense secondaries is just really the way to go. I could be wrong. You know what I mean? Like, we'll see. Time will tell. But I really do think the faster she is, the better. You know, the more she gets to use abilities, the better she's going to be. And she's one of the fastest characters in the game. When someone tends to be fast, it is important that they go a lot. You know, we always say speed. And that's true for some characters, but it's not true for all. In fact, if you look at most of my GLs, they're not fast. Sith Eternal Emperor is not fast. Rey's not fast. Jedi Master Luke is mediocre at best. I mean, I've got his speed. I have a speed set on him, and he's only 538. And he's a GL, so he gets insane boosts. What's up, William Deaton? How are you doing? And so he's got one of the faster sets on him. But like Rey, I think I only have like 80 speed on her. 88 speed on her. I mean, she's not even 500 speed. I should get that speed up for sure on her. I should get her over 500 at least. Got to slice some odds. Sith Eternal, same thing, slow. Although I do like a slow Sith Eternal. I only have him at 507. My goal is actually 510. But, you know, he's not even that fast for a Galactic Legend. So if you go to speed characters, you can see, you know, Moff Gideon's naturally fast, Commander Ahsoka's naturally fast, Echo's naturally fast, Piet, Darth Malik, Echo, Revan. Like, these are all characters that should be naturally fast to begin with, and they all are characters you should naturally give speed to, all these top rows. Outside of those, you know, characters, when you start getting down here, some of these characters really shouldn't have speed on them. Jawa Engineer's fast, that's hilarious, probably by accident. What's up, Bassreich? What is going on, brother? So today's going to be interesting. He set the bar high. He did all single mollywops, and he set some interesting teams. When I say interesting team, I thought about this team, but I've never set this team, and this team really prevents me from using a standard counter. In fact, there's multiple counters I can't use. First off, we'll show you. Because when you see it, you're going to go, oh, yeah, that's messed up. It's a Darth Revan team in every way, shape, and form, but it has Maul as the lead. And what's up, Xevious? And this is genius, and this is why. His Revan's still in the 330s. Like, I mean, it's like really fast. So it's still Revan, and he gets every ability except for his leadership. 317 speed, so that's still fast. And he's still got a super tanky, like over 100,000. So she is like thick, THICC, like 104 on health. That's nuts. Not fast though, but that's all right because she's gonna have turn meter feed. So this is the geniusness with this. With this team. It's a Darth Revan team in every way, shape, and form, but he just switched leadership to this. So they automatically are going to gain evasion. So they're going to have that. That's going to happen. Whether you like it or not, they're going to evade. Automatically at the beginning, they're going to gain 20% turn meter and stealth for one turn at the start of each encounter. So they're all going to be stealthed and have 20% turn meter, which means they're automatically going to be able to go first because I don't have a team that's going to outspeed this. My traditional counters would be Kylo Solo, which is on defense. He already cleared it. Single mollywop that thing. So I can't use that. The other counter would be bounty hunters. There's no way I can outspeed this now with the extra turn meter gain. Bounty hunters would also be messed up because it's going to, with all the evasion and turn meter gain from evasion, it's going to throw off my bounty hunters. They would destroy my bounty hunters. And then the other one would be Imperial Troopers. Well, Imperial Troopers do gain a lot of turn meter. Every time they crit, they can't be critically hit when they're stealth. So it's going to reduce my damage output. And then also, when they evade, it says they gain stealth and turn meter whenever they're critically hit. So like they're going to gain turn meter from that literal counter. So the problem is the 3 counters that I would normally use for this. This is the literal counter thesis for it. Like, hey, we're going to shove this guy in here, and this team is going to be almost just as good. All it does is neuter their damage a smidge, but then makes them dance around. It's hard to hit all the characters constantly. It's hard to like target down because one will come out of stealth. You have to hit him, and then he'll go into stealth when you try and hit him, and he'll come out of stealth and try and hit him. So it's been a long time. What's up, Rob? How's it going? What's up, Andy Plays Games? What's going on? Hopefully this is going to be a fun stream because this is really high level stuff. And this guy is a Kyber competitor. And this is, like I said, a real genius team. But I have a counter. I think I have a counter that will work. I hope I don't fail miserably on my face. But if I do, that's okay. So I want to bust this wall first. And my idea is going to be CLS for gas. That's kind of a standard counter. I hate streaming for this reason. Seems like whenever I'm not streaming, I do pretty decent. Whenever I stream, I have like bad streamer's luck. So we're going to play it out slow, but I normally don't lose at all with my Rebels. Rebels tend to do pretty well. So Rebels versus his gas. That should take that down. I have a special Empire team to take out Revan. They're going to go first no matter what. And I'm going to try and use Vader Watt combo to destroy that. And then I'm probably going to regret it, but I'm going to probably use my Night Sisters against GG. And if you look at my history, I use Night Sisters successfully almost 100% of the time. Literally, I use Night Sister successfully. You lose 5 points, but you lose 5 points against GG pretty much with any team, unless you're taking in like a really, really, really overpowered team. So I don't mind the 5 point loss. And then I'm going to take in Jedi Knight Revan and some Jedi against the top team. And the only concern there is, Nest, if she is too tenacious, if she's up to like the 170, 180 tenacity, the health reduction won't occur because she'll resist that. So if she's over 170, you're just screwed. And she has a high health pool, over 80, almost 86,000 health. So you got to get a big hit or you got to reduce health pool. Her tenacity is 157. So I have successfully beat this team in reducing health pool with a 157 tenacity with my Revan. So this should work. It will be a stressful battle with the team I'm planning, but it should be successful. What's up, Zach? So I should be able to clear single shot everything. It will be a butt clencher for the Revan team, but we should win. And the reason why it's a butt clencher is because it's Relic 8. That's a lot of damage, but we got to get evasion up. If we keep evasion up, those whistling birds will miss. The only way I ever lose against my Night Sisters in GG is if for the weirdest chance GG decides to do his little crawl, stun Daka, or single target Daka. Because if he does that, he puts Daka out of commission, and when Daka's out of commission, you lose the battle. But I can lose all my other Night Sisters 100 times. She just gets healthier and healthier, and she continues to revive them with the reset of her heal. And that's how I win that battle. It's pretty easy, actually. Like I said, it's a butt clencher, but I win pretty much every time. Empire should win that one, and then CLS should win that one. That's this strategy for this. So let's, I guess, just get into it. Let's do it. Oh man, All right, and I've been dealing with a little bit of a cough because I have a little bit of drainage, so I apologize if I start to cough. I will mute as best I can. All right, I think I won't be blocking anything there. All right, let's just go through. These are all difficult teams. And this time I set 2 GLs and kept 3. The last 2 battles I set 3 and kept 2. So it's just one of those things. Let me check to see what team I picked. That's the other thing. I've done that a few times where you select a team and then you pick the wrong counter because you're just not paying attention. Oh my gosh, that is the absolute worst. All right, we're gonna play this nice and slow. Yep. Newt is a stealing banners thing, but I normally get 55. Worst case scenario, 54, but normally 55. What's up, Nev? Hello, Governor. This is a really powerful team. Like I said, depends on how he has him modded. I'm sure he has a really powerful gas. I mean, he's got 2 Relic 8s in this team. If I play it right, I should win. I have not lost. I have lost a lot of banners, but I've not lost this battle. So fingers crossed. Let's go ahead and bring him down. Let's go ahead and we're going to keep. Oh, a miss. I love that. We're going to sit him down. Now we got to go for 5s. And we're going to go ahead and put the critical damage up because we need as much damage as possible when we try and take him out. And the extra damage, oof, we're going to try and AoE to just take damage off of everyone. Damn, that's a Relic 8 too. Let's go ahead and kill him. Let's go ahead and do AoE damage. Come on, kill someone. Let's kill you. Can we get one more kill? Yes, okay. 5 versus 1. And the counters kill him. All right. So that played out like it was supposed to. 5 banner losses. For the win, Xevious. Yeah, that played. It's a little bit of a butt clincher, I'll tell you. Every time he takes his mass hit, you're just like... But I've got 3 Relic 8s on that team. So, I mean, if Relic 8s can't beat Relic 8s, like, what are you here for? I got a bit of anxiety for this next one. If you haven't seen, this is a Darth Revan team. All Relic 7 Darth Revan team, modded to the hilt, but with Dancing Shadows leadership. So they're going to just move around on me because they're jerks. All right. So this is going to be yeah. This is going to be a slow play, man. We're going to have to do this slow. This is either going to go really right or really wrong. All right. Yeah, you could stun Rex to ease up on the ROM. Imperial Troopers, Nev, 110% no. We talked about this earlier. So with Imperial Troopers, you have to target down a specific character, start killing them. With Dancing Shadows, they'll go into stealth, and they're going to you'll try and hit one, they'll stealth, another one will come out of stealth. You have to then ignore the one you were trying to kill and start trying to kill this guy. He'll go into stealth, this guy will come out of stealth. They just pop up like, pop-up guys. Plus, every time they evade, which they're going to evade, they get turn meter 20%. So they'll outspeed an Imperial Troopers team, and they do a little less damage with his leadership, but they're still going to do an insane amount of damage. Plus, they're going to neuter your team with their debuffs. This actually neuters an Imperial Troopers team drastically. Absolutely destroys Bounty Hunter counter and absolutely destroys an Imperial Troopers counter. There's absolutely no way Imperial Troopers modded to the hilt can win this thing, and he knows it. That's why he's a Kyber competitor, and that's why he built this team, because he's seen what I use. He sees I walk through Darth Revan teams with my Imperial Troopers, And so he knows that. And so he built this with me hoping that I'm an idiot and hoping that I take my Imperial troopers in there. It's unequivocally, yeah. So I have to use my watt here because I have to get the damage output. I have to overkill it. He is going to go first, and that's bad. So that's why I'm taking in Shore to get the auto taunt. It's a trap. It is a trap. Yeah. We're going to try and play this slowly, you guys. This is going to be a butt clincher. This is a good team, you guys. Steal this team. It's a really, really good team if you see people using a specific counter. See, they're all in stealth, which is only going to be for one moment in time. We're going to go ahead and give this to Vader. And now he's going to go to the auto taunt, which is all right. We're going to go ahead and fracture the tank. A lot of people would say pass it to Vader. You don't need to pass it to Vader. Okay. We're going to go ahead and do this. And we are going to drop debuffs. We're going to go back. I think we have enough. There's 4 on him. That's enough. And remember, his basic can't be evaded. So the leadership is worthless. This is a really good counter. And it ability blocks them, which I desperately needed. Dead. And that can't be evaded either. Culling Blade and basic can't be evaded. We'll go ahead and put the tank tech on the tank. Pop that. We'll get rid of her. We'll come back here. Health on Thrawn. Go back to Vader. We'll go ahead and do basic, which can't be evaded. I knew I was going to lose some points. We can heal, although that doesn't matter. We didn't need the heal. Dots. Kills him. Merciless. Basic. Force Crush. We're going to lose some points, but Fracture. Just get some potency up. Heal ourselves. Basic. At this point, we're just trying to get some protection and stuff back. Basic. Swap with, who has a lot protection loss? I don't see. We'll just do Vader because we're trying to, at this point, kill him because he's about to take another turn. Shoot. He only has 2 debuffs. I don't think that's enough to kill him, but we're going to, let's just basic. Damn it, that didn't work. I don't think that's enough to kill him. That'll speed him up. Damn, it took a point. There's some debuffs. He already has that. Trying to get some of my points back. There's Fracture again. We can try this all over again. And we have 3 debuffs. That's more than the last we had. Let's see if we can just stall this to get our protection back. I think we got all of our protection back. That was what I wanted. There we go. Got our protection back. All right. Merciless. There we go. All right, cool. We got 60 from that. Bastard. That was a trap, you guys. Woo. That was a trash team, man. Woo. I got to get up. Shake that one off. Yep. That was a good defense on his part. That was a really, really solid defense on his part, man. CLS, you did your job. Vader, you did your job. All right, are you guys ready for this next butt clencher? This one's the most buddy clenchy of all the buddy clenchies. This always goes well. I think I've lost this thing once, and it was when he just, for whatever reason, targeted old Daka, just nonstop. And it's extremely rare. We're going to do it. Nick, thank you. And William Deaton, Grand Junction, what up, brother? Thank you very much for the $5 donation. I appreciate that, brother, very much. All right, let's take our time. This is going to be turn meter loaded. They're going to do a lot. Big thing is, Newt, you want to try and not let him get extortion off immediately, so you're going to try and stun him. Boom. You also start to get plague going around. We're going to do the middle ability. Let's get this plague moving. So we're going to do a special, and we're going to get them out of stealth. We got a couple more of the plagues going. We're going to also come back. We're going to do a special, get plague on again. We're trying to do spread plague, and we're also trying to keep him out of stealth. Now we're going to come back to B2, and we're going to do basic stun. And now we're going to go ahead and spread the love. Once the B1 has plague, he just is absolutely in trouble because he'll just get like ate up. Stun. Oh, please don't do that. Oh, there's the crawl. We'll do the heal. We're good. Let's do the special. We're going to reset. We're not going to do the AoE. We're not going to do the mass attack. We're actually going to reset all of their plagues. That's more important because we got to get B1 out of there. Ooh, the stun. No, 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 no. Oh, man, this is not good. The tank has got to tank. Oh, this is really bad. This is exactly the one thing you can't have. She's got to come out. She's got to come out. Oh, she came out. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, so let's just hit him. Oh, that was it. That's the one person you can't have him single target. Okay, well, there's still chance. We're not totally out of the dark. Basics for the win. Basics for the win. Oh. Well, he probably won the game because of that one trip, because he has those three. We can clean that up later, but you can't lose her. You just can't lose her. If you don't lose her, it's an easy, easy win. That's my second loss ever in history on that team. You can't get her stunned. If she doesn't get stunned, you're fine. And she got stunned. So there you go, guys. That's how you lose with the Night Sister team. Very, 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 very rare and extremely hard to lose with Night Sisters. Is a butt clincher, though, I will tell you. All right, we're going to clean that up here in just a second. Actually, we just probably used geos. How about we just clean it up now? Undersized anytime you can. That sucks. That really sucks. Like I said, that live stream luck is not luck at all. So if we can kill the B2 first, then we can take our hit that we're not wanting to take. The one hit we're afraid of right here. We survived it. Now we can take us extortion off. We can go right after him. Oh. Let's cleanse our leader. We've got to get a big hit. Let's blind him. Heal. Can't believe he took my guy out, though. The one person I needed. It's going to be a little bit ugly, but we'll get it. We're going to have to cleanse that extortion, which is going to speed him up. He gets to do extortion so many times, it's super annoying. And I think 60. No, or yeah, it's the second cleanup. So yeah, sorry. And I lost one character. So yeah, 37. Well, that is probably how and why I lost this round, but that's okay. I can lose. It's fine. I take my lickings. He tripped me. Like I said, I have only lost literally twice with my Night Sisters, and I've gone against Relic 8 GG and Relic 7 everything else, including a B8 that was Relic 8 and 1. They're always difficult though. You can't have them stun your DACA, and that almost never happens, but it did happen, and when it happens, it's gross. All right. Jedi. This is just a safe team. Let's see. I could save Jolie. Yeah, Bassrag, he cleared me without losing a battle. He wasn't, I don't want to say, he wasn't super efficient. I mean, I've gotten 28, 40 before pretty easily with a full clear single hit, and he got 2809. So if I was able to like be insanely efficient on all the rest of my battles, we could probably be close even with that trip, but it's unlikely. It's highly unlikely. There's almost a guarantee that he won because I tripped, which is, like I said, fine. The whole point of him putting those exact teams on is he looked, he looked and saw what I trip on. If I use my Night Sisters, I almost never trip, but a lot of times I don't use my Night Sisters on that team. I use other teams, and I'd struggle with GG. It's why I started using Night Sisters again, because I have such good luck with Night Sisters. I'm going to go ahead and keep this team. I think this is plenty of damage. Let's do it. A lot of damage output on this opposing team. All right. This will fall off, and we'll have to do it again, probably. Yeah, that happens. We're just going to go ahead and put up Foresight. We're going to wait for him to take a turn. Tenacity down. Days. Let's see. We'll sit you down. We'll take those off of those people. Ability block. Didn't get the ability block. I'll just do a basic on him. It's got the mark, is why. All right. We're going to cleanse. Try and, we got to go back. Let's round him up real quick. Miss. Before he takes a turn, we got to this is, I've got to do this, even though she's going to try and mollywop me and get this up because of his damage he's going to try and put out. It's going to only hit one person. Yep, it's going to hit Yoda. But it didn't do the damage it was looking for. So we're in the clear. We can remark here in just a second. Okay, there we go. All right. Cleanse him up a little bit. Got to hurry up so we don't time out. This is going to become a timeout team here in just a second. We got to get Nest next. And we're going to get timed out simply because we didn't go fast enough. Yep, we're going to time out. That sucks. Timed out. I didn't take it fast enough. Damn it. Took too much time on the main guys. All right, we got to find a cleanup team for this. Yeah, Straxwell Gaming asks, you still doing Fire Marshal Bill impressions? Yeah, I can still do Fire Marshal Bill impressions. Well, that right there sealed the deal, and he won, and that is kudos to Harrow. Good job, Harrow. Good job. We're going to have to clean this up. 2 tanks and yeah, I mean, I can use Treya, and I will. It's just that sucks that I have to use Treya, because I had Treya saved for someone else, because Treya is pretty easy. Let me look at the top real quick. Make sure I'm not going to regret. Yeah. Tried to do the yeah, we can. Yeah, we can do Treya. Yeah, if I had 1 more minute, we would have been fine, but I didn't. The thing with auto battle is you can't go auto because they don't choose the right abilities, unfortunately. So he did well. And at this point now, I just want to get a clear, get my points, because I need some points at this point. I had a terrible showing the last 2 battles. This one I will say is a great showing because this guy, it was top 100. You can't have a top 100 Kyber competitor go against him and not. And he also did research. I did 0 research. I just flat out set a crap defense. I just like, here's my defense. I didn't even look. I did 0 research this time. I'm not ashamed to say it. I didn't have time to do research. Normally I do a ton of research on my folk. I did 0 research this time. I just literally threw a defense. And you can tell he clearly studied me, which is exactly what you should do if you're a Kyber competitor. I'm clearly not a Kyber competitor this round. We are just going to be doing triple mollywops on these guys with Nihilus. He's going to be the one. The match isn't over yet, as I said. I did so bad on your squads. No, you didn't. We got him in here, you guys. Apparently, he's watching. He said he did bad on my squads, but he didn't. He did really well. He has a very solid score against me. That's pretty awesome. We've got him watching. That's always fun when you can watch the person beating your own teams. Kudos to your defense, though. You did a very good job scouting me, planning what I was going to use, and setting good defenses. Your front wall was built very well, and this timeout team, I'm just going to set it on full auto. Your timeout team, this team is a really good timeout team. The team I took in is a very good counter, but it just took me too long to get through those two tanks and then to get to Nest. And Nest does take like a minute and a half to kill after, so buoy on that. Yeah, I've lost like 60 points. It's impossible. It's impossible now to win on that. Let's see what's in the back. All right. Well, he only has one GL back here, and it has Cat. And that's why I wanted to save my healer reviver for this exact battle, because I could have brought mine back afterwards. Should have done it. All right. And then let's see. Normally I use C3PO. He is superior in this team. He really is superior in this team. But we will use, let's see, do we have someone who can bring someone back to life? Yeah, it's going to be a cat fight. Going to be a cat fight. Yeah. It's going to get ugly. And he goes first, which means he'll get to his ultimate first, which is absolutely fine. It's going to get dicey. She is a big hitter. This is going to be worth watching. 71,000 non-crit. Boom. Let's just finish her off. Oh, it didn't finish her off. No, I should have gone for the big hit. What happened? Oh, man, she went for the big hit on my cat. Oh, no, that did not just happen. Oh. Okay, I feel better now. I got to go to my ultimate. I hate going to my ultimate second, but sometimes it's in the better. There we go. All right, we're good. Watch this hit. Bam. They have the crit up or crit avoidance up, and it's. She needs to get some. Oh no! Don't hurt her. She's pretty neat. Let's go ahead and do this. I need to get some buffs up. She does so much more with C-3PO. C-3PO does so good, raising up her health pool and giving her or translation. Translation is so good. He avoided that. All right, here we go. Bam, 132 AGL. That's not too shabsy. There we go. All right. Well, this wasn't a very clean battle. 56. I still lost 4, but it's still a win on the first. Yep, it's a defensive GL for sure. Okay, well, let's see. Which one am I most concerned about? This one's not going to be clean, but it's just fun. And since I've already lost the war, and I did, I lost the war, you guys. It's just fun. Just watch this. It's just fun to watch them implode. Pow, 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 pow. They kill themselves. Goodbye. How he survived that, I have no idea. He survived like 27 bombs. Holy cow. He survived like 27 bombs. Wow. I just have to let him stack up his own bombs, but I don't know if there'll be enough. 4, 6. We'll have to let him keep getting them. 4, 6. 2. See if he can get more than 6. He's got to get more than 6 to kill him. 4, 2. I know I've never in my life ever seen Sunfac survive 27 bombs. He survived 27 bombs. And now I need more than 6, and he's not getting more than 6. He's got 2. I need him to get more than 6. Wow. He might actually freaking survive this. 6. Wow. All right. This is not gonna. Maybe a full auto. Maybe. I might get it. There we go. That's, oh my God. I've actually never seen them that ever happen in my life. Especially because 6, 7, 4, 7, 4, like his leader's only a 6. He's got 2 4s. Sun Fact 7. I have gone against all 7s with those Utinis though. That's hilarious. Let's see. I guess this one's probably the most worrisome, just because it's got like, you know, big hitters and stealthing and immunity and all the crap you don't like. That was unique. All right, let's go ahead and mark you or move you, and let's what? There we go. What just happened? The weirdest stuff. Let's try and pop. Vandor. We'll spread around this. Bank. Let's spread around this. Everybody gets it. Deception, or whatever it's called. All right, ramp me up. Thank you. Ramp me up. I just need him to get to 3, and then he'll have the tenacity he needs to be able to resist all that other stuff. Oof. Don't die, though. I don't need you dying. Good Lord. There you go. Oh, oh my gosh. Wow. That's all right. I guess I lost a guy. Wowzers. Should have just brought C in by himself. Just didn't think Malik was going to die like that. Well, today's been an interesting day nonetheless for battles. Hey, you shoot lightning, I shoot lightning. Get some of that protection back. Protection back. Yeah. All right. Imperial troopers. This should be a... Make sure it's General Veers. I was watching another YouTuber and he stuck in Stark. Whoops. Yeah, that's never good. I don't, yeah, we don't need Death Mark, although we could use the days, the AoE days. Although we could use the extra turn meter. Let's just do Stark. Keep it rolling. This should go real fast. Well, I was hoping for a win and pull it off, but I got tripped up a couple of times. Hats off again to my competitor. Excellent teams. I timed out on one. I feel like I had the right team, just didn't have enough time. And then we're going to go ahead and go turn meter. Stomp more turn meter. Death. There's 1 death. There's 2 death. Well, ability block for the 3rd death. We're going to go ahead and take away buffs and kill her. We'll stagger, kill her. Kill her. Killing, that was super overkill. But I could have probably done it with 4. I didn't even need Death Trooper. This is an interesting one. Robots. Nev, have I stopped mixing up Dark and Death Trooper? Yes. Yes. Between these two teams, this one is definitely the more powerful team. So we're going to go Jedi. And I don't have a lot of Jedi, so we'll do this. I tell you what, Huck's lead is powerful as a defensive team. It really is. He is a phenomenal leader and banner stealer. It's a very, very good defensive team. We're going to go ahead and try an ability block to start this off. The counters are sucky, but turn meter reduction. But you want to get that off. We'll go ahead and ability or stun. We'll get the taunt off. Move over. Go ahead and start passing the coin. Pass the coin. Goodbye. Pass the coin. Goodbye. Oop, not quite. Pass it one more time. There we go. This Kylo. We'll go ahead and pass the coin. Do it again. Mac Daddy. Do it again. And goodbye. Oh, what? Kill you. Wow, this guy doesn't want to die. Goodbye. And goodbye. All right, 61. The undersized is strictly just for the feat of doing undersized. Might as well try and do a little of that towards that. And then this team is a pretty powerful team. I mean, it's got some high damage dealers, hard to kill. Let's see their fastest. He's probably got a really fast dude here. 341. Yeah, geez. 341. That's not good. 300. That's solid. It's 2 resistance teams left. Let's see. I don't even know what I've got. I got bounty hunters and MM. Looks like. I suppose because I want to get the ships. I used too many teams. I might not clear that bottom one. As much as I'm going to probably, let's do bounty hunters. I want the durability, though. She's kind of a jerk. Got to make sure I get through. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure if I have anything to clean that bottom up with. I probably don't. I'm pretty sure I don't, actually, with the damage output and the speeds. Pretty sure I have nothing. The Moff Gideon might help me. Just might help me. This Retribution. Yeah, let's do Retribution. Let's go ahead and hit him as many times as fast as humanly possible. He's got debuffs, so let's do Django. Hope for a kill. There we go. Let's come over here, do ability block, and clear some of that. Let's do basics. Oh, we already got the payout. That's what I wanted. We We can stun her, keep her in check. Kill her. We're going to ultimate BB-8. If I'm given a chance. Oh, ability blocked. Man, I might lose my Bosk. Wowzers. All right, that should have come a little earlier. I didn't know he was ability blocked. But at least we got the ships, so we get to play with ships. Feel like a child. I get to play with ships. All right, well, we got single shots on all those. We got single shots on all the back. On the front, we tripped on a couple. We tripped on GG, and we timed out on the other one. The Night Sisters, you let me down. All right, we got one more battle back here. I mean, the only thing I can think of is maybe Empire, if I could stun lock them somehow. I mean, I can clear the bottom, probably. What I'm thinking, this is going to sound crazy. Crazy, maybe. Mon Mothma. Pow. Kara. Hoth Rebel Scout. And Moff. Moff's faster. He's going to take their turn meter away, which is going to then give me the ability to run this team. And then I'll have a tank just in case it goes south. And then I'll have turn meter trains with Scout, Pow, Mon Mothma, and she'll get her damage dealer out. So I'm thinking this might work, you guys. And if I can kill something and it doesn't go right, I can at least go in and clean it up with Empire. You know what I mean? With like, you know, something else. Let's try it. What's up, Defunct? How you doing, brother? Talk about a messy team. All right, so Finn. Man, they got so much turn meter. Let's try and reduce some of that. And middle. Stun. You know why? Because of her. Oh, this is an anti-Mon Mothma team. I didn't even think about it. I'm going to have to try and cut through her. But I don't know if I'm going to have enough damage to even kill her. Shoot. Because of all the damage they're going to gain. Let's see if my other guy can bring back some damage. Come on, please, please, please go through it. I can do armor shred again. Defense down. Let's see, armor shred might if I can do another armor shred. Let's take the turn meter away. This is the worst team ever. I totally didn't think about that with Barriss Offee in there. Oh my God, I did not think that through. But if I can get armor shred, I'll be all right. And that's where it falls apart. Yeah. Barisafi, I totally didn't even wasn't thinking. I should have known that oh, small damage. That was dumb. I just might be able to clean it up with Empire. Yeah, that was a bad move on my part. Goodbye. Zeta Flex. Yeah, why didn't I think that one through? Duh. She's probably got 120k health. Yeah, 124 standard. Dumb. Yeah, Empire was the way to go. All right. Stupid Will. Empire. That's got healing down. That. I mean, this is a dumb team and probably will get smoked. There's no tanks, but I've got countering happening and I've got a lot of healing immunity happening. I got to get some healing immunity down. They're going to go first though, so I could lose some characters before I even get to go. Yeah, hit the wrong people. That'd be great. That's good. Increase cooldowns. She resisted. Of course she resisted. He's stunned, so of course he can't do his super duper. I got it. Now she's got heal. Don't kill Empire. All right. Yeah. There we go. Kill someone. And then I can death mark. Damn, look at that heal. He's so far away from getting his ability to ramp up. Come on, man. Yes, healing immunity. Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm not going to clean that up. I don't think I have anything that can do. That was all my healing immunity stuff right there. I mean, there's... Yeah. I mean, let's see. Bounty hunters. I get dirty though. I'll go take anything in. I'll throw 10 battles at it just for the fun of it. Man, they're hitting for like 100K. That's pretty nuts. Damn, you ain't even gonna take a turn, bro. Goodbye. Oh, Nikes. $100,000, $75,000. Oh my gosh, that's pretty good. They got a little protection back. I helped them out on that. Yeah, no, it's not stream luck on this one. The timeout timed out just because I couldn't get through it fast enough. The trip, I tripped twice in my life on that GG team. It happens. It took 2 of my teams. When it takes 2 of your teams, when you have to do 22 teams between offense and defense, you're screwed, man. You can't trip at this level ever. You have to have perfect shots. If you have perfect shots, then you're good. If you don't have perfect shots, then you're bad. That didn't even phase her. Didn't even phase her. Triple mollywop. Oh, we got one. Let's get a stun. Droidica. We might clear it. Gonna have to take a lot of teams. And she's debuffed now. Come on, Droidica. Droidica might get 2. Oh my God, they debuffed him. Well, I got rid of Barris. So now it's just insane mollywhopping damage fools. What do I have? Karth? What do I have for underneath Karth? Nothing probably. No. This is going to get ugly, but hey, wait. You know what? Where is my Phoenix? Do I have any damage dealers, attackers? What about Sith? So I could do Sith as a cleanup after this, because I can do the like half health stomp with Savage. This is funny. All right, let's go Rebels. My high damage dealers. Days. Let's get rid of Chopper. Let's just do Cassian. Yeah, Cassian. Cassian, man. If you don't know the power of Cassian, you're about to witness the power of Cassian. Watch, he'll get triple mollywhopped here in just a second. But yeah, Cassian is pretty amazing. Oh, look, he got stunned. Oh, and they're targeting Cassian. They know who to kill because Cassian is why does that keep happening? I don't even know. Let Cassian have a turn, man. Let Cassian have a turn. Man, these guys hit like trains, man. Good God, man. Yep. Five battles. All right, Sith it is, which is going to get, they're going to get smoked. They're just hitting for too much. None of these nobody can take the damage they're taking. They're doing 80 to 100,000 damage. see. Do I have any tanks? I don't think I even have any tanks. Yep. Well, we'll do the ships and we'll get the ships. Yeah, if you trip a couple times at the highest level, you're just screwed because you don't have anything for cleanup. So that's just what happens. Oh, hey, let's clean ourselves up because I do that. That damage didn't even touch him. It didn't even phase him. Boom. What? 85,000? Oh. All right. I think we can officially throw in the towel. I don't have anything for that kind of damage. Can say I gave it a sophomore try, though. We'll look at first order real quick, but I'm 99% sure I don't have enough first order. I mean, well, we'll try it. Whatever. If I would have had my Kylo, we could have maybe with first order. It's the taunting, the dual taunting that prevents you from getting anything. And boy, that damage. That damage is so insane. 93,000. That's nuts. Yeah, this is all trash. Stuff you have to level up for GLs and stuff. Yeah, that's all trash. All right. Well, we knew we lost already, but at least I gave it a sophomore try. Look at that, seven trash battles. Good job, brother. I told you you won when I was in the front. You can truff it. Yeah, right. Whatever. All right. Yeah, this can always go, depending on their stuff, can always go wrong or go right. Got to play it correctly. But Rebels is actually a counter to to this team. Depends on how the RNG goes, I suppose. Get the days off. This should kill here in just a second when I go AoE. And then do this, should die. Didn't die. Gonna heal. Gonna do the AoE bomb. We're gonna go ahead and I could revive or go for the throat. I'll go for the throat just to be safe. Just to be safe. Man, what a terrible ending to a decent start. I think we had a pretty good plan of action, but if one battle goes south, the whole thing goes south. That's just kind of how it works, you guys. If Night Sisters would have gone well, I would have only had one trip and I would have had an extra team. And with the extra team, I could have easily won. Having had Geos, that would have left it pretty easy. Geos would have done that team in pretty easily. They can absorb a lot of that AoE damage, tank dies, revive the tank. There's a lot of ability blocks, things like that. So, all right, let's done. Heal revive. Let's go ahead and cleanse this guy. And yeah, let's drop the bombs. And did it just not drop any bombs on the other two? That's pretty awesome. AoE bomb drop for 3 people and 2 didn't get it. That's awesome. All right. Offense down. We're going to let those chew away at Annie. And I don't have a choice. Let's go for him. There's none on her. Let's just do a basic. Almost. Kill the tank. Bombs away. Okay, now's the time. I'm going to bring in another tank just to play it safe. Yeah, I like to bring in the vulture afterwards. You can do the vulture before. Let's see. Hold on. Let's stun, I guess. I like to bring in the vulture after a lot because then you get blind, especially on this team. Or you can do spy. Spy will give you the choice to target who you want to target. This was honestly, I'm playing this like shit, but I don't really at this point even care because I've lost the battle. But like this, it'll give you a chance to target whoever you want to target. So, because I've now got 2, so I can come over here and do a triple mollywop on this guy, or her. Thanks, Keaton. I appreciate that. He asks, do you still do roster reviews? And if so, what would it take for me to get one? I used to do roster reviews a ton. They're extremely time consuming. And at this point, I just don't really have much time for roster reviews. If one of my patrons hit me up and asked for a roster review, I'd probably squeeze in a little bit of time. Don't do this. I can't even believe this. I just lost. Wow. They got 2 sets of bombs off. Wow. And Annie got completely re-healed. Annie's refreshed. And I don't even have a tank. Let's go ahead and go. So stupid. I'll probably lose my characters before I even get a chance to go. Wowzers. All right, we're going to try First Order to clean it up. Wow, today's been a bad stream day, but that's all right. Got to take the good with the bad. I think the next one, I'm actually going to do some research on my opponent, and then I'll set my defenses properly. I actually do have better time when I actually have time to appropriately look at my opponent. It's what you should do. Of course he missed. This will help. Boop. Stun. Stun. Didn't kill him. Wow. That should have. And I think I'm going to do a call to assist. This should kill one and stun one. There we go. And let's do a big hit. 100K. We're doing good. Let's do a big hit. Good. Freaking love first order. And death. Oh, he's going to get unending loyalty again. Let's trigger it. And let's do this. We're going to kill him again. At least I had first order. Stupid. At least I cleared it, but yeah, that was bad juju. Wow, 2491. That was just trash. My last 3 battles have been really, really bad. And we can try one more, but I don't think I have anything. Rebels, and they're going to die really, 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 really quick, you guys. But we can try one more just so I have my 8. Wedge lead. Tank. Healer. Damage dealer. There we go. That way I can say I did 8 attacks. He'll be like, how do you have a roster that big that he did so many attacks? While I was throwing trash at your wall. Look at this. Dead. 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 K2SO is hilarious. Brow. Days. Rain. Damage. $75K on basic. Hey, we took some protection off of one person. Yay. There's our 8 battles. All right, cool. Yeah, that was a, tell you what, if you can clear single shots, you're good to go. If you don't, you don't. And this is where it went south. I timed out, and I really feel like it was because his leader was Relic 8. Had I could have taken in a little more damage. I could have taken in Jedi Knight Luke, and I would have gotten through it faster. But I guess I was afraid I needed Jedi Knight Luke in the back, which I didn't. But I was afraid I needed him. Had I taken in Jedi Knight Luke, I would have got through this team a whole lot faster. If I would have got through it faster, I wouldn't have timed out. I'd be single. I would have stolen from a team I thought I needed, which I didn't, but you just don't know. So I was trying to underdog it, so to speak. The team I have beat this before, but I unfortunately timed out just because I was having to get through a Relic 8 character, and it took 4 freaking ever, especially with 2 tanks. So I timed out on that one, had to clean it up. It took a team, one of my counters. That sucks. And then same thing. I took in Night Sisters, which I win 99% of the time with. And unfortunately, my Night Sisters did fail. When you do that, you have to take another counter. Those are 2 counters that I needed. Either one of those counters would have very easily killed the team in the back. And I had to use them to clean these 2 teams up. When you take 2 counters away, you're basically left with trash, and those trash teams are what you have left. Had I not used the team I used up top on the bottom, I would have never got to ships, and we wouldn't have been able to do ships. So unfortunately, when you trip by either timing out or just tripping up on a team, you have to use additional teams to clear to get to the back. And when you do that, you just leave yourself with not enough quality teams to clear even these mediocre teams. And I'll be honest, this team right here is a mediocre team. A lot of damage and a fast character, but, you know, like a Jedi Knight Luke team, something like that, just destroys this team. But having to use, you know, even my Geos would have beat this team with Spy. He would have single molly-whopped after you get all your buffs and debuffs over Basti, you know, or not Basti, but Barisafi. You single molly whopper, she's gone. You just start, and you ability block everybody. You can blind them. You can take off those taunts, those just annoying taunts, and you can start to work them down. When they hit your tank real hard, you can bring them back from the dead. So even Geos would have done this pretty easily, actually. So it's just one of those things. And then I had the other team as well that I had to use to clean up, and I could have used that for this team as well. And both of them would have taken this team out. So it is what it is. Kind of sorry that I had this kind of a showing. I was hoping for a better showing, but that's all right. You win some, you lose some. Again, hero. Good job. Congratulations. I knew you won as soon as I tripped on Night Sisters. It was like, dang it. And that's all she wrote. I did want to do a story time though before I go. Kind of an interesting thing. When I lived at the last house that I was at, we lived there for almost a decade. It was a ranch style house. We had over 20 chicken. We had a couple of horses, and let me go ahead and get into story time mode. Rip. There you go. All right. And so we had multiple dogs, cats, fish, horses, chicken, 20 head of chicken. So it was a ranch. And we lived there for like a decade. We just moved from the ranch to this new house a couple of years ago. But when we did that, I raising my kids. I feel like in America, we're really disconnected from our food. And I want and need for my kids to understand where food comes from and how to process food and all of that. And so because whoops, did I just hit my, I'm moving. There we go. My feet are hitting the thing. Anyway, so when all of my children got to a certain age, basically I'm like, we're going to process these chicken. And so the chicken were egg layers, but after a certain number of years, between 4 to 6 years, they start to not produce as many as you'd like. They kind of get on the end of that egg production life cycle. And so when they get to about 6 years, you basically butcher them and eat them. And so you get more every year, and you're butchering some every year. And that's kind of the life cycle. And so you always got egg layers. You've got some new ones and you've got some old ones. And, or sometimes you have you'll have a rooster that's kind of, good. And then other times you have a rooster that's not good and he's being a jerk and you got to replace him. So if you got to replace him, you got to, terminate and eat. And this is the life cycle. It is how it is. And I don't believe, if you're going to eat a bunch of food and stuff, if you can't handle where it's coming from, you probably shouldn't be eating it. So, I don't think everybody is into hunting and things like that, but you should know where your food's coming from and all of that. So anyway, my son, I had to teach him how to dispatch a chicken. Well, my wife traditionally dispatches all the chicken, and she's super good at it. She's actually really, really good at it. And she normally goes out and does it really quick. And I'll teach you about how she does it after this. So really quick, caution. If you're under 18 and you don't want to hear what's about to come up, please hop off and have a good day. warrior out. For everybody else, what's about to come up is just a little touch. I'm going to try to be PG with it, but it's a little bit graphic, but it is about the cycle of life. But my son, he was, I'm teaching him about life and about the cycle of life and about what we're going to eat and its food and all of that. And so, I go out there and of course, there's my wife's way and then there's my way. And my way is different. So my way is kind of traditional. It's a block of wood and a couple of nails that are kind of moved inward. And you just grab the chicken, you can pet it or whatever, put the head down in between the two nails, and then you just take a hand axe and just whap, and it's done and it's over and it's quick. It's lightning fast, literally within an eighth of a second, it's just and done. So here's what it is, right? Quick. Well, my son never done this before. And so, he trying to do this and all that, grab the hand axe and all of that. And I'm trying to show him and everything. And he's just freaking out. And so my wife's kind of standing out there and trying to watch and observe. And she's got her way and she's got, her method. And it's of course way more efficient and everything. Well, anyway, I'm sure you've heard stories, but they're true. He took a whack, and of course, the chicken without a head started to take off and run around, and it freaked him out that it would have these senses or responses even after dead that it sent to the body. That its brain had sent to the body in that moment, in that millisecond, to flee. And so it had sent that millisecond response of flee to the legs and everything as it was dispatched. And so, of course, once dispatched, it's dead, but it doesn't appear to be dead. And so it's struggling, and he's freaks out, lets it down, and it runs off, runs around, and he's freaking out. Nothing you can do about it. You just let it go, and it sits down, and eventually it just stops moving. But it's a pretty traumatic event if you've never dispatched a chicken or anything, or the first time you kill something. It's a cycle of life. You've got to honor what's giving its life for you that you can eat and all of that. There's a respect thing here. But it was definitely an interesting situation. My wife does it differently. She takes the chicken very lovingly. She had cones that were upside down. They're actually traffic cones. And she widened the bottom, and she just sticks them upside down. They don't even know what's going on. And then she just uses a razor blade, and then it's done. They don't even know anything. They don't move. They don't freak out or anything. And they're quickly dispatched. There's no freaking out. There's no running around. There's no anything. It's very, 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 very humane. But we don't do that anymore. We're off the farm now. We're off the ranch, and we do the whole shopping at Walmart thing now. But the funny story that comes along with this is the dispatching of a chicken. Here in Grand Junction, where I live, there's a town that's 5 miles from here called Fruita, and they have a thing called literally Mike the Headless Chicken Days. I'm not kidding you. You can look it up in Fruita, Colorado. Fruit with an A, Fruita, Colorado. And they have Mike the Headless Chicken Days. And it's because a guy chopped a chicken's head off, and it literally lived for another 10 years or whatever, 7 years, 10 years after he did that. And they literally didn't know what to do. So they just started feeding it down its throat, food, and pouring water down its throat. And it just stayed alive. I don't know if you can call it inhumane or whatever, but they didn't know what to do because it never died. And so they were like, it's a weird anomaly. Maybe we should keep it alive because normally chickens die when you chop their head off. And so they literally have an entire celebration. They have in Fruita, they have a statue to him. He's literally a headless chicken statue, huge, in that town. And they have an entire celebration, Mike the Headless Chicken Days. It's freaking morbid. I don't know, but it's hilarious. We go there sometimes just to, you go there, there's music and food and whatever, but kind of hilarious, pretty funny. Anyway, the whole moral of this story is, if you're going to eat food, it's really important that you know where it comes from, how it's sourced, And if you're not comfortable with where it comes from, how it's sourced and all that, you probably shouldn't be eating it. You should be comfortable with, if dispatching it yourself. Even if you're not going to dispatch it yourself, you should be comfortable with the fact that it gets dispatched and everything. Food doesn't magically just show up in the store on the shelf. It has to go through a process for you to consume it. So I think it's an important thing for especially Americans, but anyone around the world to know kind of how food is processed for us as consumers. And if you can source your own food through, gardens and things like that, as well as hunting your own food and stuff, and or raising your own food through your own livestock and whatnot, that's ultimately the best, I think, because you can really teach. And I think people that do that themselves really honor and respect their food the most over everybody. But in America, we're really disconnected from our food. So it's an interesting thing. Look up Mike the Headless Chicken. Crazy, silly, weird. That's a crazier story for another day. But as always, I appreciate you coming on, checking out my super loss that I thought might be a win. Congratulations, hero. You did good. You set a good defense. I tripped and then I lost on one of them, making me too short on teams to successfully get through. And I appreciate everybody swinging on and the couple of donations that I got. I appreciate it. As always, keep your gaming on, Warrior.